Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 14th of January 2026. And it's that time now where I'm either going to have to... Well, I know I'm going to have to swallow my words, I really am. And I do apologise. Like I said before on the Settlers video, that I kind of made a bit of an error, I think. That I badmouthed this game a little bit on my Bubble Bobble Remastered review. And it's come across, and you know, a lot of you guys, you're awesome. So thank you ever so much for everyone that's put a comment and actually corrected me and said that the C64 version of Bubble Bobble is actually very good. It's not atrocious or an atrocity, as I think I put it. Anyway, so to redeem myself, I thought I'd look at this version and just see how you guys view the game. And what better way to do it than me to have a go at it? But this isn't the game I remember. There is a version of Bubble Bobble that was absolute tripe, and I can't remember which one it was. I know there's people out there going to say it's the Spectrum version. No, I love the Spectrum version. I grew up with the Spectrum version, 128K, had the music and everything. I've reviewed it on the channel. Amstrad, I don't think I've ever seen it, so I can't remember where I saw it. That has given me the bad memory. But anyway, this has redeemed itself already. So yeah, thanks everyone. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and you kept it civil as well. There was no bad mouthing, which was nice. Just be aware that I do make mistakes, and it's partially because when I had my stroke, it took away a lot of my memory, took away quite a lot of my processing, which I already have problems with anyway, because being autistic and ADHD is great. So my processing is a lot worse off than it used to be. It's another reason I don't work from scripts, is I just can't focus on them. So what you see is what you get, or what you hear is what you get. Anyway, let's look at this. This is the only difference I can see realistically between this and Bubble Bobble Remastered, and I think somebody mentioned it in the comments, was that Remastered just brought it graphically closer to the arcade version, and I can sort of see that. But it's not atrocious at all. It's actually a very, very close conversion for an 8-bit system, which is great. And do you know what? Even the Spectrum version did a really good job, considering the limitations of the Spectrum's hardware. It did a pretty fine job, and it did a really good job with Rainbow Islands as well. Another game I don't think I've played on the C64 yet, but I will get round to it. So let's have a look at this all. Graphically, it's very nice, actually. Even the colours are quite nice, and the one problem I've always had with C64 games is the colours look a little bit... Oh, I hit an umbrella. The colours always look a little bit washed out in certain situations, like especially browns and greens, but Bub here is looking rather vibrant, which is nice, and the level design is looking quite nice as well. It's like you can see how brightly coloured this heart is in the middle of the screen. You've got the letters that are going up the screen as well, so that if you get extend, you get an extra life. So everything is in place, and there's not a lot I can complain about at all. I'm actually very grateful to the community for bringing that to my attention, and by God, we need a voice, ladies and gents. I'm going to try to avoid saying stupid things like I said on that. It was just I'd mixed it up with another version, and I just literally cannot think for the life of me which version it was. I will get to the bottom of that eventually. But yeah, everything's quite nice. I mean, I can see where Remastered has changed the graphics to be a lot more arcade perfection, which is nice. But this would have been released in what, 1987, something like that? So we're looking at a long time ago. So for a conversion of its time, this is very good. I would have been very happy with this if I'd owned a C64 back in the day and this game was loaded from my diskette. Then I would have been very happy with it. Now, I do believe it's 2 players at the same time as well. 2 players simultaneous, as was the Spectrum version, and I think the other versions were as well. But yeah, I'm actually really impressed. So cheers, guys. Really appreciate each and every one of you as well. So it just goes to show that making comments, if I make a mistake, I'll own up to that mistake, and I'll own it, and we'll go from there. But I certainly made a little bit of a boo-boo with that comment. So my heartfelt apologies, ladies and gentlemen, for saying that this game was an atrocity. I do not believe that any longer. And also the music's very nice as well. You've got the actual Bubble Bobble riff going through the game, which is great. My main complaint with the Spectrum version was the jumping noises. It was really horrible, but it had the music going through it, which was great. But this is a really nice little ditty going through with the SID chip and everything playing through. It's really nice. I'll be looking forward to playing this on my C64 Ultimate when it arrives. Maybe that's something that you guys would like to see. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see when I get my C64 Ultimate, whether you'd like to see me unboxing it, because it is a Founders Edition. So it is going to be very gold coloured. So let me know in the comments. Also, I'm going to be getting an Amiga 1200 down the line, I think June or July. I can do an unboxing of that as well if you wish. I really don't mind. And I'm also getting a ZX Spectrum Next. I think it's a... So it's the latest one. God, see, my brain's not operating properly. But yeah, it's the magenta version of that. That should be here at some point in the next few months as well. So we've got lots of things, exciting things to bring to the channel as well. So once we got the ZX Spectrum Next, I can start to bring more ZX Spectrum Next games using the actual hardware, which will be nice. Might as well, as I've paid for it, but there you go. Yes, so the sound of the music are all very nice in the game. I like this a lot. Very, very good. And it is basically how you would imagine an 8-bit... Oh, bloody hell, I'm not doing very well with these lives, am I? This is how you would imagine an 8-bit arcade version to look and sound with the capabilities of the C64 hardware at the time. And it's just very cute as well. All the animations are really nice. And you've got all of the blowing bubble animations and things like that, which is great. And yeah, it's actually very good. It's very good indeed. I'm enjoying this immensely, actually. Bubble Bobble is one of my favourite games, I think, if you think logically about the era that I was playing games at, which by 1987, I mean, I was born in 76, so, you know, only about 9 or 10 years old. So this would have been, like, this would have blown me away. But I had a Spectrum. And that wasn't my fault, that was my dearly departed mother and father. But I enjoyed the Spectrum immensely. And I think everybody that had a Spectrum would have enjoyed it. I don't think there was much envy on my part from people that had a C64. I just didn't feel, you know, that sort of jealousy that other people might have felt seeing games in full colour and everything. I love my Spectrum to bits. It was great. So controls are easy as well. You got left and right. Now up is jump. This is one of the good things with the remastered version is that you've got 2 fire buttons, one jumps and one blows bubbles. But I can forgive that because at this point in its life cycle, it probably didn't have two button functionality. I don't know. Again, I could be wrong again. Correct me if I am. The playability of the game is absolutely spot on, but then you'd expect that because it's pretty much taken exactly from the arcade. It is very, very well done. Developers Firebird did a great job with this, and or at least they were the. Did they develop it or did they release it? I don't know. Anyway, Firebird label, let's put it that way. So, replay value absolutely on the money here. It says we've got 9 credits, but for some reason when I died before, it didn't give me a chance to continue, so I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong there, but never mind, it's fine. Start from the start again, it's not a problem. And always fun when you find an umbrella on your first level as well. Take you to the place where we got killed in the last one, which is great. But it's just nice to have been corrected. So thanks again, everybody. You guys are awesome. We have a very nice little retro community here, and just remember that my opinion is my own, and sometimes it's not gonna be the same as your opinion, and that's fine because we're all allowed to have different opinions. If we didn't, it would be a very boring life. So if you've got something to say, that's fine. Keep it civil, keep it clean. And, you know, I'll always respond as well. So thanks, everybody, for comments. I do appreciate each and every one of you. So, that being said, I'm going to leave that there now. And I shall hopefully bring you something tomorrow as well, which would be nice. But thanks ever so much for tuning in and observing my Bubble Bobble C64 original playthrough. Or not playthrough, but play and get a review. So, thank you. And this is going to get a solid 9, just so you know. That's something else I wanted to actually ask you guys. Would you like me to actually say what score I'm giving it in the review, or are you happy for it just to come up at the end after the gameplay's finished? Just let me know in the comments, no problem at all. Either way, I'm happy. Yeah, that's about it from me today. That's Bubble Bobble Original C64, and I hope I've redeemed myself here. And I certainly feel a little less foolish now I've played it. And it's been an enjoyable experience, so thanks ever so much, everybody. I will be back very soon for something else for you to look at. Until then, my friends, you keep it retro, and as usual, it's bye for now. Bye bye.
Welcome, stranger, I know why you're here. You remember games from the yesteryear, games with pixels and that bleep bloop sound, but boy, they were the very best games in town. We light up the night, neon dreams in our eyes, arcade machines whispering low, pixelated worlds where we all come alive, level up high, let the good times flow. Joystick in hand, where we live in the past, high scores and laughter, we're making it last. With every coin drop, we're forging a bond, in this pixel paradise we'll always respond. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose. Neon lights shining, we're lost in the glow, in the Retro Gaming Club. Let's go, let's go. Flashback to battles, we'll play side by side, power-ups and hearts, love in disguise. We'll race through the levels, collect all the coins, in this timeless adventure we're waiting to join. Crashing 8-bit beats, igniting the night, from pixels to dreams we'll take flight. With every button pressed, our spirits ignite, in this retro wonderland everything feels right. Welcome to the Retro Gaming Club, where the 8-bit dreams never fade away. Gaming to the beat of our favorite tunes, let's play till the dawn, we'll never lose.